Hello, it's Indecisive Artist. I don't really know how to open videos anymore, because I used to be called Kesley Mini Bonanza. That was the name of my channel. It is no longer called that. My name is still Kesley though, and I still make art. Today I am here to make another YouTube video because honestly I just wanted to, just for fun. I know that probably most of the people who follow this channel are people who know me IRL, so hey guys. Not expecting this video to blow up or anything, but honestly, it's summer, I needed something to do, so we're gonna paint rocks. The background is a paper towel today because these are heavy rocks. The background is a paper towel today because the desk that I'm on is glass, and I'm okay with painting on glass. That's actually why it's glass, but what I don't like is that when I film videos, you can see like the reflection of my chin leaning over the camera creepily. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, we have paper towel today. Maybe I'll come up with a more elegant solution if I continue to make videos in this format. But literally this amount of chattering is probably already turning away any potential viewer. So I'm gonna paint rocks now. Alright, this is voiceover Kesley here. I did show at the beginning that most of the paints I use in this video are just apple barrel, like, acrylic paint. This is in no means a tutorial. I'm literally just gonna paint rocks, but I do show the paints that I use throughout the video if you're curious. For these first two rocks, I wanted to make them look like ladybugs. So I did like a big one and a small one, so it can look like, I don't know, like a mom ladybug and a baby ladybug. And I thought that would be cute. So here's me absolutely getting super messy, painting them red. And then you can see here I'm coming in with the black details. This was like really satisfying because I love how like opaque like black paint is. Like you don't have to layer it several times, you can just kind of go in. And I was just having like a blast here. The ladybug spots are like so so haphazard, because I didn't really plan anything out. I was just like, I'm just gonna paint spots on them, I don't care. And I feel like they turned out okay. It was definitely making me think of like in Miraculous Ladybug, how like the ladybug spots are like perfectly symmetrical. Though, yeah, mine are not perfectly symmetrical like that. I just kind of did them randomly. Probably I should have referenced an actual ladybug. It's too late now. I kind of like that they look like cartoony, so I think they turned out really cute. Here's a final product. Cute. This next one, you can see I got this glitter paint actually from a thrift store. It was like unopened in the thrift store, so I was like, I have to make a sparkle rock. And for the rest of like the painting session, I like mentally thought of this rock as the sparkle rock. So you can see it was like a bit of a struggle to get all the stuff on there, but it turned out good. Then this one, you can see I'm putting a pink layer, but I actually really wanted to do like some like kind of little picture on this rock, and so I ended up deciding to do a Junimo from Stardew Valley. And if you don't know what that is, that's like in Stardew Valley, which is like a video game farming sim, they have like these little like apple people. That's what I think of. Like they look like apples to me. They're like little apples that that are like magical and they help you. Yeah, and they're called the Junimo. So that's what I'm drawing on here. You can see I pulled out a micron because I did not want to do like pixels with a brush. I just feel like that wouldn't work. So I pulled out a micron. I don't know if that's against the rules. I feel like when I do art, like I tend to just like do whatever works, even if it's not like what's normal, I guess. And here you can see I took out my dotting tool to like really get those super small spots, but honestly like the micron pen was my saving grace while I was painting this, because how do you do this with a paintbrush? Yeah, that was the final product. I'm so behind on the voiceover. This next rock was like the biggest rock, and so I really wanted it to like be good. I wanted to draw something like really good on it, and since I was already thinking about Stardew Valley, I was like, what is like the picturesque Stardew Valley thing? Sorry, my phone keeps vibrating. and I thought the Stardew Valley chicken, because I feel like that's what everyone thinks of when they think of Stardew Valley, is like the way the chickens look, because they're very iconic. So you can see I'm going in with another pen, because I was like, I don't want to do the pixels with a paintbrush. But this time I'm just using like a random pen that I had, and it definitely like bled later when I tried to varnish the rocks. So like, don't do this maybe if you're planning to varnish the rocks or like put them outside, because did not go well for me. But that's okay. I've been like really into Stardew Valley lately because I feel like over the summer I've just been wanting to like play games that are like relaxing and kind of just like have like subtle progression. So yeah, I've been really enjoying Stardew Valley, which is why I made 2 rocks that are Stardew Valley themed. Hopefully, I don't know if anyone else watching this video likes Stardew Valley, but hopefully there are some. So comment down below if you like Stardew Valley, because I have been finding it very fun. I'm still in my first year, so I think I'm progressing through the game like pretty slowly, by Stardew Valley player standards. I have some friends who are in like year 6 or something, and I'm like, I'm still in year 1, and I've been playing the game for like an actual year of my life. So I'm like, that's kind of crazy, right? Okay, not an actual year of my life. I've probably had the game for like close to 6 months now. But I kind of just play it intermittently, so yeah. This is totally turning into a rant about Stardew Valley, but as you can see, I have been continuing to paint the chicken. Right now I'm adding like the shadows that are like kind of like pixely shadows, and I was working from a reference off screen. I'm definitely not just freehanding all this. You see here I took out a paint marker to add the grass, and there it is done. Then this rock, this was probably the second biggest one, and so I really wanted to recreate a rock that I'd actually painted before, because I had made a smaller rock that was supposed to look like a fossil from Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, yet another farming sim that I really enjoy. I mean, it's not really a farming sim. It's like how do you describe Animal Crossing? Like it's a lot of different things, but it's similar to Stardew Valley, I would say. But anyways, I painted a smaller rock to look like a fossil from Animal Crossing, and so I was like, I need a big one. Like, I need a really big one. And so that was the point of this one, was to draw and do it better. Although I don't think I could find the older rock that I had that was painted like a fossil, so like you'll never get to know what that looked like, but it definitely didn't look as good as this one turned out. You can see I'm like cleaning up the star afterwards, and I was really trying to make it like pointed and like perfect, but I ended up painting over it anyway because it was like super asymmetrical. Oh, I love this part, coming in with the dotting tool to like make the little spiral. I end up messing up that part too, but I fixed that later. I just think like it's such a simple and like cute design of like the fossil. It's got that like stereotypical like spiral thing. I honestly don't know what that is in fossils. Like, is it like a shell? Because there are still things that exist today that have spiral shells, so like I don't know why we associate it so heavily with fossilization, but I guess it's probably like an ancient spiral-shelled mammal. I don't know anything about fossils, but there it is done. Okay, this is me putting them in my yard. Alright, bye-bye! Here are the places where my old rocks are. A lot of them are looking a bit worse for wear right now. This is cute though, look, it's a bell bag from Animal Crossing. And then I think this one used to have the Animal Crossing logo. Probably should be varnishing these, but I did not. Maybe I'll varnish the new ones. This is Isabelle. And then I think this one's a little duck. Anyways, time to add to the pot. Oh, this one's an Oreo, look at that. Time to add to the pots. Got the cute little Junimo and the little chicken. And of course the fossil. Ladybug. Baby ladybug. And the sparkle rock. Yippee! Thank you so much for watching. I would love to make more videos in the future, so if you have any ideas for me, put them in the comments below. And I hope you're having a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye!